Hello out there, my doers and achievers. This is Cheri here, the founder and creator of The Perfect Planner, here with another one of our how-to videos for you today. We're going to focus on one of our quarterly tools that was new to us this year. It's called single tasking, the path to super productivity. Looks like this in your planner. This concept really is something that I have read and learned and incorporated into a lot of different aspects of my life. You know, where I first really gleaned this was when I did the Deep Work book by Cal Newport, which you have seen me and probably have another video on this channel here that you can dig into that a little bit deeper. And then Darren Hardy, really took it another level for me when he really explained the power and what happens when we try to multitask. How many of you, guilty here as charged, thought you were awesome at multitasking? I certainly did. I still think that I can be awesome at multitasking. It turns out that our brains aren't so awesome at multitasking. And that if we're trying to do two cognitive things at one time, we actually can't. We can do a couple of physical things at a time. That's why the walking and chew gum thing isn't so difficult. It's also why often we can drive and talk on the phone and whatnot, because driving is, unfortunately for most of us, become a pretty automatic task. We no longer really need to think about it. But what I'd like you to take you back a moment and think about a time when you're driving and suddenly you're lost, you're in a strange city and you don't know where you are. I don't know about you, but I'm like, everybody in the car, shut up. I got to figure out what I'm doing. Right? Now, I can't have a conversation and focus on what I'm doing. My task just suddenly became cognitive. So when you're flipping through your 100 tabs that you have open on your screen and you're doing all of these things, you're not really multitasking. What you're actually doing is something that we call switching. And you're moving back and forth from one task to the next, which actually really diminishes your productivity and your overall results. Research lets us know that we actually get dumber when we do that. Our IQ drops a full 10 points when we're multitasking. For reference, when we're high, getting marijuana drops us only about 5%. So it's pretty significant. So my urging to you, my urgent plea is that you get really serious about this and you figure out, all right, what do I need to be working on right now? And stay focused on one project at a time. If you've got a big hairy thing that you've got to do, I know I have a big talk coming up, and so I chunk out on my calendar, all right, I need about an hour here, I'm going to put another 2 hours here, save another 30 minutes, to work on it over here. Darren Hardy sort of calls this your box and shelf. I'm going to work on it right now, and then mentally I'm going to put it in a box and put it up on the shelf so that it's not rolling around kind of distracting you and taking you off course and, maybe keeping you from being present in other moments of your life. And bring it back down. Make sure that you allocate enough time for you to do the job that you need to do really well, and then move on to the next thing. Use one of your Darren Hardy jam sessions or your deep work sessions, whatever terminology you want to use. The content is the same, and intention behind that is the same. So go out there, single task your way to a super productive future. Bye-bye.